ladies and gentlemen. Manta Ray back at Space Engineers for Reconomy Lite Episode 10. That's right, we've made it all the way to Episode 10. Oh man. So it is raining, unpleasantly. But we've added in both of our two new mods. So we were searching for better spotlights, so we should be able to find just, of course, the regular spotlights, but they should have a significantly better distance, and the cone of light that normally shows up when you're using a spotlight in SE is gone, unless you're in heavily dense atmosphere. I'm going to guess, because the way the water mod works, that it's going to act that way underwater, so we'll see. The other thing, of course, is wings. So, plane parts mod. So now we've got all of our wings. I decided to go with plane parts instead of just using the atmospheric and deadly reentry mod, simply because I'm fine making things a little more difficult, and maybe we'll swap stuff out. But just for right now, I don't have a lot of resources. I don't have a lot of stuff, and I really just want to make things kind of as easy as possible. So that's that. We're really just, this is kind of a last ditch effort to say, like, hey, we don't have any cobalt to build metal grids for thrusters, so the best we can do is make a small plane that we can at least fly up and do something. And so for right now, I think that's just what we're gonna do. We just don't have the resources to really go all out and be like, well, we'll just make a big plane with aerodynamics and everything. We're gonna go ahead and just use the plane parts mod and go from there. So on that note, honestly, I just say let's get started here. Let's add the wings. Let's go ahead and add some blockage here, and then let's add some wings there, and let's get up here and let's take a look at what that looks like. I think it's probably good. Yeah, I think that'll look good. That's an interesting shape. Let's go with that. There we go. That looks good. And then that way it'll cut off right before there. Okay, yeah, it looks good to me. That's an interesting, it's a very wide wingspan. We'll get a lot of lift off of this. That's two good looking wings right there. Alright, beautiful. I'm gonna guess these batteries are not fully charged. Beautiful. Should we put some plating down here, or do you think it's good the way it is? I'm thinking let's put some here. There we go. All landing gear complete. Again, this might actually not be that bad. Now what if we put the thrusters up there? Take the whole deal. Okay, thrusters on the move. Alright, both thrusters online. Alright, now we're gonna break it loose in 3, 2, 1. Okay then. Let's see if we can't add strength to that there. There we go. Alright, well, give this guy a quick paint job. Alright, there we go. Give it a nice orange and black paint job. Okay, well, it's almost nighttime. Oh, speaking of which, lights would be nice. Okay, so let's try to, I guess, glide down to the ground and maybe charge up at that station. Think we can do that? Probably should consider food and drink. We got some water, but I only have one set of chips. Let's take these emergency rations with me, just in case. And a couple power kits. Let's take 3 power kits with us. Seems like a good idea. I think we're going to wait until morning before we go down and land on the beach, because that could be rough. So I think that's what we're probably going to do. So the first thing we're going to do is get the hotbar set up for this plane. So obviously I've got the brakes. At the moment I don't have any air brakes on here. I think we're going to leave that as is for now. But I am going to set up my thrust overrides. So, gonna drop them over here, gonna toggle them on and off. Then I'm going to, I usually do decrease and then increase. So all, up and down, or all down and then up, just so that like down is, like to get to 0 is to the left, to up is to the right. But you know what? You do you, whatever you need. Connectors back. So something I didn't realize is that the composter actually does double duty. So it actually doubles the amount of organics you used to create something. So when you take, so for instance, if I take this mushroom and I say, oh, mushrooms, and oh, look at that, I have 20 mushrooms. If I take these mushrooms and I put some of them into this composter, I will actually get double the organics that I used to make them, which is pretty fantastic. That takes me out of my organics rut that I'm in currently. Now, obviously, I can go off and I can find some more and do better, but at the moment, we're doing pretty good. Let's go ahead and add this composter. So I can put like 3 mushrooms in here, and it immediately starts making organics out of it. Yep, look at that. Perfect. And I've got some mushrooms with me. Okay, not bad, not bad. Not bad. I like it. I like it. Alright, it's 6:17. Sun is coming up. I think we're going to be in a good way. Plane is basically fully charged, just 93%. I say we go ahead. It's light enough that I can see down there. I'm gonna say let's go for it. Let's go ahead and fly down. What's the worst that could happen? A lot, actually. Probably the worst that could happen, but we'll find out. Alright, wasn't there a spot right here? Yepers, there is. Okay. Ready? 3. Oh, here they go. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Thrust override. Oh man. Oh man, it's working. It's working. We're flying. We're flying. Okay, let's turn that override down a little bit. We're a little powerful first off on the gyro, but that's okay. Oh, we're coming in way too hot. Abort! Abort! We'll swing out and we'll come back in. I think we're gonna come over the beach here. These trees. There we go. Okay, this is much better. Much better. We got a very low approach. Here we go, 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 here we go. And brakes. Tap those brakes, tap those brakes, tap those brakes. Okay. Thrusters off. There we go. And we are going to set the tanks stockpile. And we're going to connect for like 2 seconds. And okay. And that, and put those tanks back off of stockpile. And then we check our inventory and we see how much we're full of ice. 4 point. Oh, just in the O2 H2 jet. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's very good. Okay. It didn't fill up the cargo container. That's really great, actually. All right. We ready? I say let's get up there. Thrusters on. Thrust override on. And brakes off. We're not getting off the ground. There we go. Okay, we just needed a bump. Alright, so the first thing is let's scout. Let's go up here, let's turn. And let's take a look over this way. So let's take a look. See what this island over here is. And while we're up here, let's take a look. Let's use our camera. Go a little more extra time out of this. Alright, so that's our home island. Yep, there's our home island. And there's the mountainside that we got to. There's our home base. There's where the drop pod was. There's that mountainous area. That's the beach that we were on before we came back home. That beach right there. And this is the mountain, the cliffside that we got to, right when we tried to climb up. That's where we went to originally. Okay, so what do we see up here? What do we see so far? There's that bay. There's that second bay. Oh, yep, this goes around. This is a big corner piece. Okay, let's grab our map and verify. I think where we thought we were, as of last week, is 100% correct. This has a big bay. It's got a big curve to it. Yep. So this should be silicon on that big section over there. And iron should be back here, which means the cobalt is in the correct place. And if we keep passing this location, we should actually come across, if we look in this direction over here, we should come across a kind of snowy-ish looking location that's going to have something. Iron and silver. Okay, so I've passed where the iron should be. And there should be over there. I guess it's not on my map. I've only got 18 minutes of flight time left, by the way. So is this... There's an island that's supposed to have silver and iron, but the map, like the globe, shows it as snowy. This isn't very snowy at all. 8:32 p.m. What in the world? I don't want to be flying in the dark. Are you kidding me? Why is it suddenly so dark? How did a whole day pass? Oh, here's some smooth ice. Here's some smooth ice. I think I'm looking for two big jutting out sections. I think I've reached the northish southy pole. I need to follow the coast until I find what I'm looking for. It's two pieces that jut out, kind of like this here, but not necessarily. Oh, I think I found the island space. Okay, yep, no, I have a very long way to go. Wow, this is all a lot bigger than I expected it to be. I'm looking for like a big V shape sticking out of the water, which very well might be something like this. Yeah, it's a lot thicker than that is. It almost might be this one here. I'm not sure. No, not quite. No, I don't think this is what I'm looking for. Oh, wait, hold on. Wait, no, I think that's, okay, I'm almost there. I think I'm almost there. Yep, and then it takes a quick, sharp turn. Oh, it's 1:42 a.m. already. Sun's coming up. Lovely. Flying all night. Yep. I have a feeling that this is my jut. Yep. So the cobalt should literally be right... Oh, dang, right at this peak, isn't it? Right about here. Well, best thing I can do at this moment is to mark it. The cobalt, it says it's like right on the mountain. I think like right as the mountain starts to dive, like right here. So let's see. /GPS cobalt. There you go. And nickel should be right past it. I have 1 hour of power. Oh, 20 minutes now. What is... Is that a station? You've got to be kidding me. It's a station. It's not even in the middle of the ocean. It's in this bay. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, this is so nice. Now, technically, I could leverage the safe zone and I could just crash. And all would be fine. But that's not how we operate around here. We're going to do a flyby. Look at this. Look at this. Yeah, it looks like it's underwater. Is that true? It certainly does. What are the chances I could land? Probably very good, all things considered. I haven't even tried to, like, land in the water yet. What do you think? Do you think this plane could go underwater? Ooh, I'm not so sure. Hold on. Let's try it. Okay, apparently not. I can't see very well. Whoa. Okay, let's stop here for a second. Oh, I'm floating because of my tanks, I guess. No, not my tanks. My cargo. There's the safe zone. And I'm floating away. At the very least, I could, like, wedge myself under here. Yeah, that counts. Well, what do you know? Cobalt ore. 360 space credits, which I have not added to my faction because I don't have a faction. And I am not carrying with me on my person. Glorious. Contracts. Or the store. Yeah. Oh, that was creepy. Alright, well, unfortunately, I have no money. Didn't expect to find one of these here. What is this back here? Oh, just a little armory, I guess. Alright, time to head back, I guess. Oh my goodness, okay. Okay, so there's a station right there, which I could probably walk to underwater if I had the opportunity. Our cobalt marker is where? Way over there. So we are in the next bay over, I think. I guess let's head back home. There we go. Don't tell me this is the giant magnesium island. Is this the mainland? Did I miss my turn? I think I did. My GPS markers for where my stuff is over here. If I'm going east, which is actually west, to get back home, then yeah, then I'm over the nickel, iron, nickel, silicon land and the magnesium islands that I thought I was at before. Here we go, let's straighten out our heading a little bit. Okay, and we're basically on course. These must be these mountains right here that I see on the map. There should be a big river right over there. There it is. I'm thinking boats are just the way. Now that I've used my scout plane, I've seen what I needed to see. I could retire the plane, strip it for parts, and use it to build a boat. I'm thinking I'm going to build a boat. I'm thinking two different things. So on the one hand, the plane is really convenient to just quickly get from one place to another. But I feel like if I can really master Water 3.0, then I can figure out how to best make a ship. I think I'm going to experiment with it, probably offline, just kind of mess around with it, see what makes a good boat these days, and roll with it, and see what I can do to make a good boat. Because if I can make a good boat, I can carry everything I have with me, you know? I can load a bunch of stuff up in a boat, and I can just travel. I'm pretty sure the entire planet is navigable by water. So, you know, I mean, if you just take water trips everywhere, but load up a rover and a miner and all kinds of stuff, like, you know, on your boat, that's pretty convenient. Man, I was way off course. Look at how far up I was. This is the outlet into the sea, bay, whatever you want to call it, where my cobalt is, supposedly. My drop pod. This should be a beach. It's going to loop around and then technically end in a point that points directly to my home base. But at least we know now 100% that we are exactly where we think we are. We know exactly what we're doing. We know exactly how everything's supposed to be. Like, we've got it now. Okay, we're coming up on our island. This is where all the cobalt should be. The cobalt, actually, because I'm actually below, or I'm above. Am I right, or am I right at? There's the outlet to the river. I should be going right over the cobalt right now. Yeah, this should be a cobalt location right here, sort of. Let's get a touchdown and oh, ow! All right, well that's not terrible. Okay, here we go. We got this. There we go. We got a wheel. At least come back to the hydro station. Yeah, it's not terrible. Everything that could have gone wrong did not go wrong. So we're looking good. All right. Yeah, and I think I got one bag of chips. Let me eat that. All right, so I think we're going to wrap it up here for right now. We'll head up to the base next time. And I think what we're going to start doing, I don't know, maybe up there, maybe down here, but I think we're going to start working on building a boat. And I think we're going to probably want to build it down here, but we'll probably start bringing resources down. We'll start building a structure and have a boat sitting here. I think that's probably our best bet. We can try to take the rover down again and try to see if we can't find any cobalt down there, because we should be able to. That will definitely help us, you know, in the long run, because if we can just get something that can actually fly better, we could fly and move around and do whatever we have to do. But I feel like there's a couple paths we can take. So here's what we'll do. I know what we'll do. I'll ask everybody who watches. Okay, viewers, if you watch this before next Sunday, so this is going to go live on May the 3rd. This is going to go live May the 3rd. If you watch this before May the 8th, or afterwards, really doesn't matter. Go ahead and just leave it in the comments down below. Tell me which direction we should go. Should I, A, work on a boat so that I can travel the seas with the rover and the, you know, everything, and get some drill, you know, just get kind of become a ship-based nomad that just kind of travels around and just does what I need to do. Maybe has a little sub that goes down, or an air, you know, drone or something that takes off. Should you go that route? Or B, should I hunt that cobalt that's supposedly right there so that I can get cobalt from metal grids and finish the flyer up there even, or any flyer, just so that I can actually get something that has real thrusters on it, so that I can get up and fly and carry significant amounts of load, and then just fly everywhere I need to go. Or C, all of the above. Now, or C, go up to the base, grab my cash, grab the petty cash I have up in the bank, stuff it in my pockets, fix this thing up, and fly back over to the station, wedge myself under it, buy some cobalt and maybe anything else I need, and then come back here and then work on the ships and do all that stuff. So those are your options. So A is build a boat, start working on a boat. I've got enough metal grids at least now to start, to get some propellers to at least get a boat moving. And then, maybe shifting around. I don't know. We'll figure something out. So A is the boat. B is hunting down the cobalt that's just should be right over there. And C is going to the station and buying cobalt or whatever else I need from that station using the cash I have. So those are your options. A, B, or C. Go ahead and drop them down in the comments. I'm fine with any of those options. We'll just see where we need to go. I am going to do a little bit of research, see what it takes to actually build a really good boat under Jakaria's 3.0 water mod, but we'll see. We'll see what's needed. We'll see what everybody thinks we should do, and we'll go from there. In the meanwhile, I think I am going to wait for daytime so that we can do a nice little outro. Well, everybody, it's been great tonight. It was a long trip, a very long trip. I think in total, I've got about 2.5 hours worth of footage to shrink down into 30 minutes, so it's gonna be a fun time. But thanks everybody for joining me tonight. I really appreciate it. It's been really wonderful. I'm really enjoying Reconomy Lite. I'm loving everybody's comments, loving the likes, loving the views. Thank you all for supporting this one. I'm having a really great time with it. If you haven't already checked out the Discord, go ahead and check that out. We have a lot of fun over there. The new public server is in fact live, as far as I'm aware, so we are ready to go on that. Hop on over, become a member. We'll let you in. It's a fun little server. Also check out our Thursday stream, ES2 Reconomy. That is the kind of thing that kind of started this thought process of having a Reconomy Lite spin-off. But check that out. That's me, Infinitely Many, and Gmod, two members of the community, and we just have a great time doing that show. Some plots starting to pick up again, which is good. We had a couple weeks of kind of slow action, but now we're picking it back up, which is pretty good. So this Thursday should be something pretty nifty. So check that out if you haven't already. But everybody, I don't have anything else. I've been Manta Ray, and I'll catch you next time.